Today we're going to review the LED light from Costco. It was on sale, so I purchased it. It has motion sensing. It has up to 5,000 hours of life, I'm assuming. 3,800 lumens at 400K. I don't know how bright that is, but I'm just assuming it's bright. I don't know what these last two is, but we'll see how this goes. Now to open it up. So I took it out of its box, and it comes with the LED, the actual LED utility light. This manual, mounting gear, and what I think is really cool that boxes should include is this measuring template. Allows you to just figure out where to mount things at. So it's the pinpoints on each side, right there. So for my use, I'm gonna mount it under this gazebo that I have here from Costco, and I'm gonna mount it between these two hooks. So the real first step to do is figure out what you're gonna do. Since I'm mounting up into a gazebo, I have to use these brackets here. I don't need most of these yet, and then I will use these two pieces that comes along with it. These go into here. So what we need to do is grab this thing and put it through here and clip it through, like so. Next step is grab that whatever you mounted in and then clip it on, and it should clip on. So this should hold up your utility light. This is all I need for my usage. So I was gonna mount it, but I realized that this LED is not long enough for the gazebo, so I'm gonna mount this chain here to this hook. So I took off this hook. You can take it from the top. You just clamp it together like that. So I'm gonna put this chain on there so I could kind of extend it longer so that my hooks on the gazebo could fit. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now I have a extension to basically a longer area of the gazebo. It's gonna come out like that in the gazebo. The next step is to open it up and turn on these control settings for the switch, because it's motion sensing. You can turn that off or on, basically what you need. And some settings like distance, time until dim, ambient light, etc., etc. And that is how it works. So I'll set it up now. So we need to basically unscrew 4 ends of it so to open up the settings. So let's get unscrewing. It's a Phillips screwdriver. So after you take the last screw off, you punch it up and it'll open. And this is the inside. Look at those LEDs. So in the middle you'll find the settings, and it'll tell you on this side what the settings are. I gotta rotate it. These settings are here. They're also located in the manual, so if you need to, you could use the manual to determine what you need. So I have these settings. The settings I have are basically the distance is the radius, or actually the diameter of how the light floods out. So I'm put it at far. The time until dim, I put it to 10 minutes. The ambient light sensor, I put it off because it doesn't have a sensor, it'll just sense the motion. The brightness to 75%, and the time until off 30 minutes, which is easy. So that's what I'm having, and then set it like that way. Now that I have my settings all done, I'm gonna put the cover back on and then plug it in. Install it, plug it in, and see how it works. And then I'll screw it back in if it's correct. Else I'll take off the cover and then change some settings around. So I installed it here. I checked all the lightings. Now let's do the final plug-in and see how it goes. I had the connections here, so it's hanging down for now. It takes a 3-prong connection, and this is how bright it is. It's pretty bright. It's motion sensing. I didn't do anything. I just plugged it in, it didn't turn on, and then it started moving, and then I turned on. It's pretty bright for what it is. It's bright enough for what I need it to be. And yeah, it's cool. So yeah, I'll do a general review after this. So buying this from Costco a few days ago, installing it, it was fine. The purpose of this light is for me to have it in the gazebo and have it plugged in, and so when someone walks by, it turns on, and that was my general purpose, and it fits its needs. Well, I like this overall. The pros of this is that it looks good, and it's sealed, so it doesn't, the bugs don't go inside where the LEDs are, which I like, and illuminates everything pretty well. It was easy to set up, and it was relatively inexpensive as it was on sale from Costco. What I don't like about it is the configuration. I wish the configurations were at the somewhere controllable instead of all the way up there. I don't like changing settings and then trying it out, changing settings, trying it out. I wish I had more like a Wi-Fi enabled LED utility light, more so. You know, overall, it's good. I would rate it as a 6 out of 10 for price, quality, price and the quality of this and what it features. Overall, I would recommend it for what I got it for, which was about I think $20 or $30. Well, take care. Good luck.